So today's topic, attracting all the wrong men, we're going to talk about that. First, before you do anything, hit that subscribe button below and also that red alert so you are sure to get all my latest videos the moment they come out. I really appreciate you subscribing and sharing because I want to get my message out to all you wonderful women out there who are interested in being a high value woman that's in a completely committed, monogamous, exclusive, fully committed relationship. And that's what we're going to talk about today, because if you feel you are attracting all the wrong men, I'm going to help you in a couple of ways understand more about that. First and foremost, if there's any takeaway I want you to get today from this video, it is that you are attracting all men all the time. You as a female with your female form in any size or shape that you are attracting men all the time. And you are almost assuredly attracting all men in one way, shape, or form, in one way or the other. That is really something to put in your brain. And I help women do this by my puppy principle. And that you can find in a comprehensive way in my book, Why Won't He Commit? How a Man Decides to Make You the One. And I wrote the book because I want women to know how men love them, view them, commit to them, and what a man needs in order to bond to one woman. You'll be very interested in that, and I might do a video just on that, but for today's purposes, I want you to know that if you think you are attracting all the wrong men, you're attracting wrong men and right men. What I find most of all with women who come to me, and many just talking to women in the world, it's that they are staying too long with the wrong men. And what I mean by wrong, I don't mean to impugn men at all. What I mean by wrong is that when a man is in the state of just being a consumer, he will not be ready, willing, and able to commit to a woman he loves, no matter how much he loves her. I want to unpack that for you. In my book, you will read about the difference between a consumer and a buyer. This is so important for you to get to really understand any man that you are with, so that you can discern whether or not you wish to stay with that man. A consumer and a buyer are two states, and it runs the gamut, it's a scale, for men to be ready, willing, and able to commit. The state of being a consumer is not about being a bad or wrong man. It's just a man who is not ready, willing, or able to commit because of the 5 criteria that must be met for him to be in the state of being a buyer. There are the 5 criteria in the book. I want to touch on the last one, which is the man must be in love. A man must be in love in our society to make a full commitment, but that is only one of the 5 criteria. See, we as women, we commit out of love alone. When we're in love, we commit. And then we bond through the time and sex that come out of that commitment. That is not at all how men commit. They do not make their decisions to commit on love alone. Why? This is the puppy principle. Men love us all. And if you love puppies, you understand this, because every single puppy to you is cute. Whether it's a big mastiff or the teeny tiny hairless dog with that tuft of hair that comes out. skinny and scrawny and no hair, cute too. Every single puppy is cute in one way or another to us. That is how men feel about women. We are all, in one way or another, cute and wonderful to man. And he will love us, a man will love us for something about us that is different than perhaps another woman. So the 4 other criteria in order for a man to commit and bond must be met. And just to touch on a few, the first and foremost is a man must be in a financial state of being that he feels ready, willing, and able to take on the responsibility he sees commitment as being. And if you think about the puppy principle and understand it, again, comprehensively, it's in my book, you will understand that we as women do the same thing when we are interested in adopting a puppy. In other words, we can love all puppies, from the Mastiff to the teeny tiny Chihuahua. We love them all. We must love a puppy in order to adopt it, but that alone will not be enough for us to make a decision to absolutely commit to and adopt a puppy. We must meet criteria according to how we are in the world. And this is how you can start to conceptualize and perceive a man for yourself as being ready, willing, and able to commit, i.e., in my analogy, adopt. So, for example, there are plenty of folks in the world on a scale of adopting a puppy, all the way on the scale, from someone who is very much okay with giving a cute pup a home and that puppy being outside in the outdoor doggy house, and he is on a leash and he gets the low-end bargain food and he's maybe taken to the vet for his shots, and that's it. All along the scale, there is someone at this end of the scale who must have the Gucci collar, the bag that they're carried in, or the leash that is the finest leather, and the best food that we can buy for our pup, and to the vet and being groomed each week. And you see, it's on a scale. So we have to know where your man fits on the scale of being ready, willing, and able to adopt according to his feeling, being, showing himself to the world, no matter how much he loves you. Because yes, you are that wonderful, pretty puppy just the way you are in the world, and all men are going to find you attractive. You're going to attract them, and it's really in your power, much more than you think, about whether or not you spend your time with someone who is in the state of being a buyer. I can help you with this. You can go to willhecommit.com and take my consumer versus buyer relationship test. And this can help you according to how you are with the man in your life, someone you're dating, a past love. You can see, why didn't this work out? I know he loved me. Why is it that he wouldn't go the distance and commit? This is one of the things that you, or when you get this, it's going to open your world to know that you have the power to attract. You are attracting both the quote-unquote wrong men and the right men. It's whether or not you choose to stay with any man that you are attracting according to where he is on the scale of being ready, willing, and able to take you on as a full responsibility in a committed relationship. That is like us as women being ready, willing, and able to adopt a puppy because we love puppies and we love particular ones maybe a little more than others, but that alone doesn't make us ready, willing, and able to adopt. We have to meet that other 4 criteria. So get the book. It will help you enormously to have that criteria in front of you. Take the test and see where your man is, whether you're dating him, whether you're in a relationship. Know that time alone will not change any consumer into a buyer, just like love alone will not change any consumer into a buyer. It's a bit of art and science. It is a bit of fate, which that's what it is. And it's a bit of then doing what is most helpful to allow that man to make sure that he doesn't want to lose the pretty puppy that he loves and wants to adopt. And I have seen this work many, many times. It works for women in my program, and I want you to be like that as well, because you, as the wonderful woman that you are in the world, attracting all the men that you are in the world, you can have what it is that you desire and deserve via making really good choices of choosing to stay with a man that can give you all that you desire and deserve. I want to help you with that. I want to get your comments, read them. I will respond. I want to know what you're thinking and feeling, and also want to know what videos you really would like to see going forward, because I want to make them here and talk about them as I'm talking about this issue. I hope this was helpful today to allow you to know more about your power in the world to attract right and wrong men and make decisions accordingly, and also to boost your knowledge and to know that there are ways that you can really deal with any consumer that you might be involved with to help move him up the scale in a time-limited fashion to see if he's really going to go the distance now. That's what I help women with in my programs. I want to help you. If it's something you are ready, willing, and able to do, connect with me, and I want to help you more. So see you next time. In the meantime, don't forget, as in my podcast, that one of the best small little tweaks you can make is to remember to make your man wonder. Talk to you soon.